Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hey, Gina, why are you being so easy peasy? I just delayed with 2 minutes. Hey, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you for coming by to say hello. When I saw your name, I was thinking, what made you think this? I was thinking to myself exactly this. When I saw your name, I was thinking, are you saying this to yourself? It's exactly like this. I was thinking, are you saying this to yourself? You're doing amazing, sweetie. Like, are you trying to like talk to yourself? Telling yourself you're doing good to yourself, or are you saying this to the other people? So when they read, like, am I meant to understand that you think that I'm doing amazing? Who's doing amazing in the end of the day? Anyways, it's a good way of like how to say play with words. I know you're busting my balls, Gina. So yeah, I want to laugh a little bit, and I'm tired. I had a big day, but I want to laugh a little bit. And in the end, you are my friends. It is what it is. I have some people here that are my friends, and why not? Random Fishy, how are you doing, Random Fishy? I'm happy to see you. Feel to feel. I could put beloved. I could have put beloved. I'm happy to see you guys. So yeah, I had a hard day and everything, and I'm tired and all that, but I still feel like hanging out a little bit. Why not? I feel old these days. I don't like that very much, and I really am realizing in society the aging. Before, I never felt the aging, because I never was confronted with it. If you're alone in the house, you don't really feel your aging. But when you're confronted with society and everything, yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, the aging. I don't want to get depressive now, but I'm tired. You can say it like that. And I want to laugh a little bit. What did I have to say? Something else I had to say at the very beginning. Wait, let me think. You see, wet brain, wet brain and tiredness mixed together is a deadly combination. It's not good. Yeah, in girl world, basically, this is the thing. In girl world, I cannot talk about anything. Monty is the only thing I can talk about because he was the most recent thing, and I had to recatch his. I caught some of his live stream today, but the other I didn't. I had to rewatch everything. The time difference sucks, and it's pretty weird because no, now I don't have to analyze the time difference. Now I'm being myself a weirdo. But the thing is that true, Monty used to come because I always think in America, like Monty would be in the morning time. I would always sometimes even wonder, what are you doing so early awake in the morning doing this? Like, I don't feel like talking so much in the morning. And so then these days he's been going on different time because it's like I'm missing it. Like I try to stay awake and I can't. I can't stay awake because I'm tired. It's like 2 o'clock my time in the morning, which means America, Canada time, 8 p.m., something like that, 8 p.m. So he changed his time, but in the end, he doesn't go live as much as before. But I'm just, like saying, I'm just comparing. As you see that my wet brain registers and memory remembers, that who goes when live and everything like that. So yeah, that's the only thing I can talk about in Girl World. That he went live streaming and talked about, and yeah, I actually talked about that already today. I'm repeating myself. I talked about that in my video that I think that him and Hekate were flirting around. I really honestly think that they were flirting. Maybe you can say that maybe you don't think that I'm crazy. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, yeah, because she was saying, these things to him. You want me and all that. It's weird, isn't it? But you never understand these people. Hey, Erin Shred, nice to see you. I didn't see Polly. I didn't get to see the whole thing. But yeah, anyways, I was happy to that he was making videos, so I was excited, but I only caught today live stream a little bit, and then yesterday I had to rewatch. And then in rest, what else is there? There's nothing else. These other people, I told you people are falling out, Hussey, Greg, AJ, Creep, they're getting bored and falling out, like, well, where are they now? Where are they now? Are they all busy, or they just don't have what to talk about, or are they having falling outs in between themselves? I saw that AJ Creep, you creep, you really are a fucking creep, man. That she was looking around, with trying to make alliance with Greg Lyric, and then with Jessica Messica, trying to lick Jessica Messica's asshole. It was so obvious. And I saw that AJ Creep. Man, you're pathetic, you AJ Creep. Fuck, man, you're pathetic. And you know what else? Only talking about herself and drama, Queen and all that. Not talking about anything interesting or funny, only about herself. And now she needs alliances. That's what I told you guys. These people, they don't make content, and at some point they're not interesting anymore. And so in order for them to survive and have relativity and content and a back and forth, they need alliances. But in the end of the day, all these alliances break. Have you seen any alliance in Girl World last? No, not even one. And I was so glad to prove it to you. And I told you this I was the first to tell you this. So that's the thing. And you see these weak people looking for alliances, and then, or they don't find an alliance and they fade away, or they make an alliance and keep some interest and relevancy, and then they fight with the alliance and then they fade away. It is like that. I'm not joking. It's exactly what I just told you. Guys, so that's what I have to say about Girl World. And I want to laugh. I don't want to tire my brain out. Now, since I don't have really what to show you, you have a choice. Would you like to listen to Sam, or would you like to listen to my traveling friend who's having the nightlife? Because I have Sam, I have some timestamps on him. But let's go flip through my traveling friend, that's going out, and then we can go to Sam. Because anyways, I'm not going to keep this very long, just a little bit to laugh together. Have some laughs together. That's the whole point why we're on the internet, right? Unlike other people, I don't know what they're doing. And then we can whatever, when I have time. That's the thing. I know I'm now a bad entertainer, because I usually should have watched this myself before on like 1.5 speed and make timestamps, and then I could have made a good show. But if I don't have the time, I shouldn't feel guilty about it either. You don't think that Sam has estrogen trolls? But you got the joke, no, Fishy. He was making fun of. I wrote it together, but he was talking about estrogen and calling it. He didn't know what it was. So funny. And then Alexa called estrogen stroganoff. He's like, did you hear Alexa called estrogen stroganoff? I don't know. For me, the guy's really funny. But let's watch my traveling friend a little bit, because he's also funny, and I haven't seen it, so we can laugh together. Seen it, and I can flip through, but this I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, so guys, pretty much filming the area that those girls doing, so-called massages. It is not easy because they get pissed off. I guess this
The girls that give massages get pissed off, guys. Listen to this.
is another entrance. So I can walk here, but I was talking to one of the girls. She said like you could, but apparently they're getting a little bit aggressive. So
Guys, the girls are getting aggressive with him. So let's see.
let's try one more time. Let's see if I can. Guys, going to those massage places is not easy.
Yes.
To be honest with you, they get very aggressive. So forget about it. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
Gina, wait, he's gonna get drunk. If it doesn't, I'll flip forward. But right now it's interesting. I want to see what's his mood and everything. I see he's already a little bit pissed off, aggressive. He's gonna have beers for sure, and he's gonna start to cuss again at everyone.
Not so, but I'm just gonna film this
And
street
I
for you
just love
guys.
watching these people. I just love them venting for real. It's not fake venting. It's not fabricated drama. It's like real shit. It's real emotions, and I just love it. Sam and this guy, I like the real stuff. I don't like fabricated shit. Like Yo Mama, it's amazing that he's working for Keemstar that only does fabricated stuff. It's, it's that's not entertainment.
Guys, this is pretty much is a Japanese town. A lot of restaurants and hello, xin chao.
I know fishy asfolio tourist.
And everybody is very friendly here. I really like it, except those massage girls.
Except those massage. Look at this random fishy. Except those massage girls. What's he got going with them? Look.
And obviously, it's a boom. Everybody is very friendly here. I really like it, except.
Look
And
again.
everybody is very friendly
Look
here.
at his
I
face.
really like it, except those massage girls. And obviously, it's a boom boom massage. That's why. This is another entrance. I don't know. There's a lot of entrance, a lot of exit. I'm lost. I don't know which one is which. Yeah, but filming is not easy, guys. Really not easy. So I'm just gonna go and find somewhere to grab a beer. This
All
is
right, we're
another
getting
one.
somewhere. He's grabbing beer. So it's gonna get fun, guys.
You see,
I'm happy
guys?
that you're watching this together with me. Thanks a lot. You see, this means that you're true friends. I don't even want to monetize this video. Now I really, because I don't feel like I made timestamps, I didn't put in any effort. And we're just watching something together. But then at the same time, I think, it's pathetic because I'm streaming. We could be doing this in private somehow, but how could we do it in private? Like on a Discord. But then I'm going back into the Discord world, and Random Fish, for example, doesn't hang out in Discords, just like me. I don't hang out there either.
This is another entrance. I guess the Japanese town. Right there. Yeah.
Very nice. I haven't traveled, guys, in a long time. That's the thing. I've seen 23% of the world, but I haven't traveled in a long time. And the world has changed. World War III is coming, guys, in the year 2028. Remember, mark my words, Random Fish, mark my words, 2028, World War III coming. Incoming, incoming. He's looking for beer.
Yeah, definitely. This is the girls that they do boom boom massage. That's why they don't want to be.
What is wrong with him? Why is he so aggressive towards the girls? What is wrong? Who pissed him off? Which girl pissed him off that it's Asia. There's always gonna be girls around.
Be on camera. That's why they get very aggressive.
Thank you, Rano Fish.
Yeah, so there's not much after here, guys. So I'm just gonna go back. But it is a very nice
You're gonna see,
school.
you're gonna be shocked that I'm right. You're gonna be really shocked that I'm right. I know 100% that I'm right. I can't say 100%, but 98%.
Place. The reason
Why?
is just like
My
I don't want to
roommate.
spend too much time right now here because
Wait. No, because anyways, we're talking about this random fish. This is why my roommate, he's very caring for me, and he told me that this is why I should appreciate the USA. Because I'm gonna be thanking him in the long run. I'm gonna thank him in the long run to say thank you that you didn't make me, like lose this life, with my husband and all that. So I have to think of it like that. If there's gonna be war here and Europe has no ammunition because they gave all their ammunition to Ukraine, Europe is fucked. All these little countries are fucked.
It's just not easy to fill, and they get very aggressive. So I'm gonna have one beer and I'm heading to Bolivian, guys.
Yeah, smart, your dad. Smart. You see, there's a reason. There's a reason. Why are people moving to Asia, America? Nobody wants to be in Europe anymore. Europe, it was like my roommate said, Europe was nice the past 50, 60 years. There was no war. These little countries, the last war that Europe had was with Yugoslavia, with the Yugoslavia was affected in 1994. You remember Michael Jackson? What about us? The Michael Jackson era, what about us? 1994. That was the Yugoslavian war. They had that, and with America, and that's it. That's all that Europe had in a long, long time. Since World War II. And the thing is that this is really serious, guys. You really have to take it serious. You have to just learn from history and see the patterns of history and everything and realize what's going to come in the future. Okay, I don't have so much left to live. I got maybe a good more 20, 30 years going for myself. So, but anyways, it's interesting. I need to know what's going to happen, in those 20, 30 years. Imagine if that not imagine that World War III is coming and I'm going to be part of it. I have to know where to put myself. This is why, Fishy, your dad is going from Europe to Asia, and a lot of people from Europe. Do you want me to tell you something now? Okay, let me tell you something between me and you. So, wait, I have to consider, should I talk about this or not? No, better not talk about it. It's nothing bad. It will just reveal, with what it would just reveal too much about, but it's nothing bad. Basically, it's just saying that a lot of things, are suffering, that nothing is really prospering. Because in the big picture, what is going on in the world is pretty, pretty shitty. And that's what controls everything, the lives of people and all that. I'm getting too much into this now. Let's move on.
Not you, not you. Here, this way.
Hey, not HRH. How are you doing, my dear? I know, Fishy. Fishy, I know that's why I love you, because you know me for a long time, and you know that sometimes I just enter too deep. I go boom. And I completely lose it. But the thing, at the end of the day, it's good that I'm aware. It's good that I think about things. It's good that I reflect, and it's good that that we do this together. And to keep the brain exercising. And to keep not being ignorant, to keep away from being ignorant, but actually being aware.
So apparently they cannot really complain in the main road, but when you go into those back streets, oh wow, one little one of those chihuahua, she was chasing me. The chihuahua
Look, again, he's gonna attack. Check out, he's gonna attack again the massage girls. Just listen, I have a feeling.
one. Now you cannot film me here. I said, okay, relax. I don't.
Oh, I get it now, guys. Okay, now I answered the question myself. I was thinking to myself, why is he being so against the massage girls? You know why? Because they don't like him filming. And he wants to get views, so he wants to film them, but then, he cannot if they're not willing, and yeah, it's not working for him. That's why he's angry with the massage girls, helping him with his content.
Xin chào.
Yeah, random fishy. That would be amazing. I already had this always in my mind, girl will meet up in Bali since I was there. But that would be amazing if one day that will happen. Especially if the war breaks out, we all have to stick together.
There is a tall guy wearing suits in this weather. Like it is so hot that you have no idea. And the guy was wearing shirt and the suits.
Look again. Do you understand? Check this out, guys. This guy's trying to be a YouTuber, try to make content, but all he does is bitch, be racist, insult people, and it's like, does he not notice this? Like, do you not watch your own videos? You're trying to make travel content that's meant to be positive, Hamid. For me, it's funny. I love it. Keep it up like that for me, because for me, it's comedy. But the people that watch travel content, they are not looking for comedy. They're looking for, the usual travel content. And I'm right about that 100%.
I don't know. Some people really lost their mind.
No, he's not in Japan. He's in Vietnam or something like Vietnam, Vietnam, Vietnam.
Famous me. Hello, xin chào. Say hello.
You see? Did you see? Now do you understand how right I am about people and I know psychology and everything? Like I told you, why did he not like those other massage girls? Because these are also just some girls. Why? Because probably he went with the camera, wanted to film them, and they told him no. Like he said just before, they told him don't film here. So that's why he got anger on those girls. But look here, everything's fine. Why? I hate people like that. People like that is hypocrites. Just say you're mad because they didn't let you film, and but don't say that. Don't diss diss them because of that. Take it as it is. Not everybody wants to be filmed. So that doesn't mean that you can put them down. Or it's true. I can understand that I also don't like being filmed. Now you might find that weird, but I really don't like it at all. Not at all. I know that sounded really weird, but the thing is that I like being. I didn't mind it when I'm aware. If I'm aware, I don't mind it. But if you take me unaware, I don't like it. Unaware, I don't like it. Aware, I don't mind it because I know I'm aware, and I can control my mouth and my teeth and everything. But if I'm unaware, being filmed, then I can't control, my double chin. I'm old. I have to control how to hold my neck because I have double chin issues going on and all that. And I have my breasts are not anymore, perky, so I have to kind of make sure that they're, like at the right. I have to make sure they're sitting in the right place. It is what it is. I'm not young anymore, so that's the thing. I cannot do it. If somebody just does that without consent, I am upset.
Some of them hiding their face, some of them not in the main road.
Hey, Nikki T, how are you doing? Thank you for popping by. Hey, Nikki T,
Seven Bridge.
congratulations.
This place
Congratulations. I saw that you're doing very well with your channel and you got subscribers and you got very good statistics, analytics with the Rosie content. And I also watch it. I will tell you, I don't write in your chat because there's no point to divert and for me to ask for attention. But I watch and I like the way you cover her, and yeah, it's good that you make people aware, and it's good that people watch you because then you make more people aware. So it's a good thing. Congratulations on that. Keep it up.
place is
Because
always busy.
Rosie's getting worse and worse, Nikki. Rosie's getting worse and worse, and I can't stand it anymore. I can't even watch anymore. Because she makes me so mad. She's aware what she does 100%. She knows she's making feeder content. And when she made her, that's the thing. I want to write a joke. Maybe you can make the joke. When she was making her merchandise, her merch, merch, whatever, which is bullshit anyhow, she wrote on one of the notebooks, be true, which is the biggest lie. Like, are you kidding me? Be true. Like, this is just exactly what you would write for little children. She's far from being true to herself or anyone. And I wanted to write her, hey, Rosie, if you wanted to make notebooks as your merch, just be be true and just write grade one, grade two, grade three, grade four, grade five, because that's the audience you target. Otherwise, you wouldn't, at your age 33, act like a fucking 7-year old. So just write grade one, grade two, grade three. That's a pretty good joke.
So
That's your target audience. I'm sure she has not age restricted her feeding content, rolling around in her kitchen. Nikki, did you also see? Because now, because you can, I don't have the time to cover. Did you see that she also hates it that the brother lives there? And the other day, she even showed the brother. We saw the half bottom of his face and the big belly. They all look like, I don't. And then you see the parents, living in Norwegia, all healthy and cute and happy. Asshole parents, they're enablers. Those parents are asshole parents. They're enablers. They're just looking out for their own happiness. And you know what? I'm not jealous or anything, but you can see that they have a very good relationship, the man and the woman, which is good for them. But why don't they put in some effort in raising their children or fixing up their children's health instead of enabling their children? It's disgusting. And she hates it that the brother lives there. And when the brother comes to ask for food, you see how nervous she gets? You will never see her, happy or smiling. Her face changes. It's like, don't take my food. See, watch it. Only watch it. And she's nervous and she's always gets stressed when the brother is there and she has to give him food. It's the weirdest thing in the world, like it's like she's afraid she doesn't have enough for herself. It's so crazy, man. It's insane. You do not see that? Like me, psychologically, I can analyze these things, and it's just sickening.
yeah, you see that the hide in their face.
And
It's
don't
just
take
like
my
I don't know what
food.
is wrong with them.
She gets so mad. She thinks that people don't notice it. She's like, oh, I'm tired or stressed, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. And then the brother always says, actually, I like it or whatever. And then it's never good. It's never, for Rosie, it's never, she's always upset, because she doesn't want the brother there. That's the truth. She wants all the place to herself and all the food for herself.
Xin chào. Yeah, they don't want to be on camera. It's okay, man. Let's move on. Seriously, here it just makes me nervous because you just like filming is not easy, and especially when they act like this, and there are some of them very aggressive. So I don't want to
She's
go through this
awful, that's for
nonsense,
sure.
man.
That's the thing, you have to keep on talking to her because I will tell you something between me and you. Because, okay, I send her a few emails, but she does watch the reaction channels and it does get to her because she knows that she's being an asshole and she doesn't feel comfortable in her body and she's just faking it. So keep on doing what you're doing. I keep on doing what I'm doing, but I don't have the time anymore. And plus, she tried to strike me. Plus, she try to strike you, Nikki T? She tried to strike me, but it didn't work. You just have to watch out. I will tell you, I saw with what video clip she tried to strike me. I was being very nasty. And if you have seen my videos, I can sometimes, if I drink some alcohol, I can be very, I can swear too much and hit the computer and the laptop. So it was one of those scenes where I was like using the F word and all of those ugly words. So yeah, YouTube told me, like warning, we're not going to strike you, but this is a warning. But basically, if this would not have been my warning, it would have been a strike. So she tried to strike me. And that's the thing. If you just react on her, but just the way you are, you're not the same like me because you don't get so angry like me. Just don't have to swear. Otherwise, she can't strike you if you don't swear. I think the way I did.
So let's go back. Let's for the last time film Bolivian, because it's easy to fucking film Bolivian, man. Nobody complaining, nobody chasing you, but these girls are aggressive, man. So never mind. Let's go to Bolivian. Okay, guys, now I'm in the safe area. That area is safe too, Japanese town. I mean, in terms of filming. Otherwise, it's a really nice place. But they are very aggressive at filming, so.
Aggressive, you see, this is, I told you, people are not
So
liking him filming, and I understand. I've had also, I don't film very much outside, but I've had a few times, twice or something that, and I understand, that's unpleasant.
That reason I don't want to be there, I seriously don't.
That not everybody
already
accepts it.
My mood is changed because you have no idea. I didn't film few things, guys. It's just like it is a fantastic place to go and hang out, but not for somebody like me with the camera. So but look at how live this city is, guys.
Look how nice.
It is Sunday, nice. People gotta go to work, but it's still a lot of people outside. And people are generally very friendly, welcoming. Very friendly, welcoming.
Oh my God, except, hold on, I was just gonna compliment him, finally saying something positive about people. But something tells me that now he's gonna say something bad again. Let's see if I'm right.
I have good experience last time in that area and this time. Maybe because of my camera, because of my intention, maybe.
Yeah.
But overall, the environment.
At least I was aware and he realizes it.
Very intense. Because most of their customers are Korean, Japanese. And I was talking to one bar girl. She was walking.
Japan? I don't even know where he is.
To one of the bar. So she had a conversation. She was very friendly. She was 22 years old. She came here. She's living at the bar upstairs. Only 3 girls. So she said like there is 7, 8 girls working here and 3 of us living here permanently. And she was very honest. So I said, what is going on? She said like, you can't film. She said like, I had a customer, YouTuber, that I went with him and I filmed. I said, well, to be honest with you, they're showing too much attitude. It's just because it's a red light district. Red light, and most of these kids are very young.
Yeah, I was right. It's because of this why he got annoyed.
There and obviously to make money, so that's why they don't want to be on film. So, and I totally understand that, but it's just not enjoyable wipe for me. So that's why I don't want to go.
Oh, I was right. I got it. Before you even explained this, I told you that this is the case. If you don't believe me, you can rewind. I said it first. Now, because the women gave him an attitude with his filming, and that's why it's like, oh, these massage girls.
So when I'm coming back, definitely I'm going to take one of these. Holy shit, look at this. It's just like you're playing with your life when you're walking around here. Thank you. So I'm going to take next time one of these bus. Already I did it, but I really enjoyed it. I'm going to try one more time. So it is a really fun experience.
I wonder what's so fun about it. It's not.
Yeah. So, oh man. Oh, so today is Sunday. So this street is completely closed. And people just walking around and with their friends and family and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I forgot. Usually on weekends, this street is closed. Man, Vietnam is a lovely place, man. I love Vietnam. The thing about their people, man, look at it. They close the whole street, no car, no nothing. So you can bring your family, friends to District 1 and enjoy your time. Look at this. So next time, actually next week that I'm coming back, I'm going to take one of these buses again at night to show you guys around. Everything that I do it for you guys, man. Look at it. This.
Come on, sing the song now. Everything I do it for you. Give it to us, Hamid.
Street is closed, completely closed. So now you can walk around. There's a party going on. Everything.
Celebration.
Look how busy it is.
Hey Frida, nice to see you. How are you doing? It looks very nice, I have to say. It looks very inviting. Very nice.
Man, I gotta grab another beer, man. I really need to get
Okay,
one
we're
beer.
getting to the next beer. This is, you see, it's taking so long for me to cover, but it's whatever. I didn't even get to Sam yet. Maybe I can't even do Sam today. I have to pee. I think I have to first, I have to pee and then maybe I'll relax. I'm going to go pee.
Can we eat you for 1 minute?
No, no, no. Are you going to sell me something? No, thank you.
What did he say?
So there's a scam going on. They approach you and they keep telling you, young people, that I'm working for some sort of charity. I don't believe none of them. And most of them say I'm a student. I don't believe it. So don't fall on that, you know. That's pretty much the scam. So most of them says I'm a student, I'm researching something, so I'm working for charity or something. So all is fake bullshit. So don't believe it. Because my buddy was approached TJ was approached few times in Da Nang too. Few of them says I want to practice my English on the spot. On the spot. They don't want to take you anything, they're not selling you anything. Yeah, that's genuine. But some of them that they want to sell you some sort of charity or something, or you know, help them with their study or something. No, all is scam. Don't believe it. The amount of hot chicks that's sitting here around here is just unbelievable, guys.
Lại lắm rồi. Đủ quá, không nghĩ trên không bị cái gì ta nói là rất gì căng. Rồi xong không bị rất gì căng.
Oh, there's something going on here. Let's take a look.
I'm back from peeing, sorry. But nice
Xin
town.
chào. Hello.
Ah, he likes this girl. He likes.
So apparently there's some sort of concert or something going on here
What do they
tonight.
really want?
Yeah, there is some huge event gonna go happen here, guys. Look at it. They're getting ready.
Nice, Frida. Sounds very good.
Let me see what time is it. I gotta go grab one beer, man. So it is like
How can you not find this funny? How many times, I gotta grab a beer. I have to grab a beer. I have to grab a beer.
6:30, guys. Too soon for anything here.
Okay, fast forward to beer. Beer time.
Oh, muy bien, I guess. It is my last night, so I'm just gonna film a little bit there.
Beer. Let's get beer.
And these girls keep looking at me.
The
Oh
girls,
man, there is so many gorgeous girls here that is just mind blowing. So many of them.
Hello. So nice to see. I was thinking of
I'm
you.
coming back. I'm gonna stay here in.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Girl,
gonna
we're
stay here in.
like I told you, there's not. I can't even. There's nothing I can possibly cover. There's nothing that I can cover in Girl Red. Like Foodie Beauty, I don't cover her, you know. But she's the only thing that has something going on, and not even there. She's got much going on. She's too sedated from gummy bears. So if you're sedated from gummy bears, you're not gonna do much. I also smoke my spliffies and all that, but you see that during the day, you know, I do that, this, that, this, that. But she makes herself sedated that she can't do anything anymore.
Ho Chi Minh City for roughly, I guess, 30 days, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back and stay here. I really like the vibe. You know,
Yeah,
like
even
really
foodie,
nice
yeah.
city,
It's
guys.
just
A lot
the
of
thing is that I understand that it's like foodie is like, well, what do you want me to do? You know, I don't know. I don't know what I could tell her to do. I don't know. But to take gummy bears and to not be able to speak or look out of your eyes anymore is also not going to help your content. That's obvious. It doesn't take a genius to tell you this. So the only thing I could advise her is to tell people, okay, I'm back home and it's going to be hard and, you know, help me, support me. But I am going to change my life and I want to not get a scooter. I want to become healthier. That's the only kind of direction she can go from here. And I don't understand why she doesn't want to do it. You know, like I've tried to tell her on email, man. People, I know maybe she doesn't read my emails. Well, she didn't read the old emails, but the new emails she reads, I think. Because the old emails I was sending to the wrong address. And the recent emails to the right. But the thing is that what I think is that she doesn't want to do anything. And she needs to do something. She cannot just continue like living like this. But I don't want to make this my problem. Let's go funny stuff.
gorgeous girls. So that's the bottom line. I want to come and meet some of them.
Nothing. She's not doing anything. She's got all her people to send her money again, and she knows she at some point the pot dries out. You know, like the well finishes. It's not a never-ending gold pot. You know, and she keeps on asking for money, this that, without shame. At some point, she's not going to get any anymore. She doesn't have that empty, dry gold pot, because if she would have that, she wouldn't be on fucking YouTube every day. But yeah, so that kind of, you know, that asking for money. So now she got what she wanted. She's in Canada, apartment, cat, everything. And now she's just pretending. I believe she's pretending to be unhappy in order to, because she cannot pretend to be happy because she's not doing anything. So she has to make content. So she's pretending to be unhappy, and also people got what to talk about. So what she can say, oh, I'm happy to be home. Yeah, I want to get stoned. I want to eat food. And that's not story. She needs to have story. Foodie Beauty depends not on editing or investing money or movement or energy. She depends on drama, controversy, and stuff like that. So she got to put in there some stuff like this to have the people talking and to have the people looking. Because if she don't put that, what will people talk about and what will people look at? Because there is nothing. Do you understand? It's not really it's not hard. It's not hard to think. Like, it's really easy to realize.
The girls are fucking gorgeous. The only reason one day I'm gonna move and permanently live here because of the girls, man, are gorgeous.
Oh my God,
fucking gorgeous, man.
all his mind is always on his penis. I'm not kidding you. Look at his face. He's always girls, 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 always. It's so fucking, like gross. It's gross, man. I hate men that are like that. It's not attractive at all. Not at all.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, guys, I have to check out. 10 o'clock, 10:30. Take the taxi to here, right here, at the river. Get a speedboat to Wang Tua. Wang Tua.
No, she doesn't. I think I'll tell you honestly. I was listening to who was I listening? I forgot to who I was listening. Maybe it even was garlic bread. Probably it was. I think that Pete is not gonna go for it. Pete is not stupid. He's also at his age and he has a hard life and he doesn't want to make his life harder. And Pete just has to think to himself, what does he benefit from moving in with Foodie Beauty? Not much. Not much. I think that he can bear, the rent that he has to pay. Somehow he manages, with that. And I don't think that he wants to complicate his life. That's what I personally think. I think that she suggested it to him and he doesn't want to. That's my opinion. I think that Pete said, no, I don't want to Foodie, no. And she can't force him. She can't force him.
Look how gorgeous this girl is. She's like a supermodel.
Again, supermodel.
Look at her.
Look at this, how he's gawking. This is the right word, gawking. Gawcking. Look at him. Look at this.
Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. YouTuber.
You hear him say?
No, it's okay. Thanks. YouTuber.
He said to somebody, I'm a YouTuber. How pathetic is that? I'm a YouTuber and so proudly too. What a YouTuber are you with 1.8K subs?
No, it's okay. Thanks. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I don't think this is a genuine because they approach only tourists. Holy macaroni, look at this.
Yeah, I know. The depressive people want to farm is not good.
Holy shit.
Very nice, huh? It looks very nice.
Tất cả quý vị khán giả của Oshi Motori.
Snack party.
Rất vui khi được chào đón tất cả quý vị đang cùng đến với sự kiện Oshi Sea Snack Party 2025 của Oshi ngày hôm nay. Quý vị thân mến, chúng tôi sẽ mở cửa tự do tại khu vực đại lộ Lê Lợi ngày hôm nay để dành cho tất cả quý vị có một đêm thật là bùng nổ, cùng nhịp cùng với tất cả những gì mà chúng tôi mong muốn dành tặng cho tất cả quý vị trong đêm nay. Đó chính là những trò chơi siêu đỉnh, đó chính là những món quà cực kỳ hấp dẫn, thơm ngon và đặc biệt hơn nữa là có những cái chương trình cực kỳ hoành tráng với sự tham gia của tất cả những nghệ sĩ hàng đầu Việt Nam. Và quý vị thân mến, hiện nay thì chúng tôi đang nhận thấy khu vực fan zone đang còn trống và ngay lúc này chúng tôi liên hệ đến tất cả các bạn fan hãy nhanh chóng đi vào khu vực fan zone để chúng ta sẵn sàng Và những trò chơi cực kỳ hấp dẫn mang tới cho mình những gói Oasis snack vô cùng ngon luôn. Và điều đặc biệt là sẵn sàng năng lượng để hộ cho tất cả những nghệ sĩ trong đêm nay. Và quý vị thân mến, đến với
Okay,
sự kiện
let's
đêm
fast
nay
forward.
cùng với Oasis.
Here, where's he drinking beer? A lot of people.
Bên cạnh là xinh đẹp thì thật là vô tư. Trên đầu đố vỗ tay tuyệt vời. Rồi có 3 cái từ khóa thôi, khi mà anh nói từ nào
Look at his face. Look how he likes it. Very nice, colorful, lively, a little bit too colorful for me, but maybe I'm just sensitive with my eyes. I don't like too much light. If it's happening, it's happening. Of course, he has to film the girls. They seem so bored. Look at those girls, how bored they look. Last time I was in Singapore was the year 20. Let me think. 2017. So whatever. Not 10 years ago, but 8 years ago. But I've been to Singapore several times. Singapore I've been to about 8 times. Yeah, I like Singapore a lot. But it did. What irritated me? There were some things that irritated me a lot in Singapore. It irritated me this, I remember. There's not very many crosswalks. The roads are just so big and everything, you know. There's not lanes or crosswalks. It's just that's annoying. That's really annoying. Number one. Number two also annoyed me that taxi cabs is you cannot get a taxi cab easy at all. Like literally you cannot get one. And I was in where Orchard Road Hotel. If you know Singapore Orchard Road Hotel there. So central. I don't know why you can't get taxis. They're there, but somehow they always tell you that they already have something to do. I don't know. They're occupied, but I have no idea. And it's expensive. And it's very expensive. But I like the supermarket. The food I like there and the options of food and supermarkets, what they have, I like that. I remember in the supermarket, I was like, I want to buy everything, but I couldn't because I don't have a kitchen. I wasn't living there. Hey, Shinobi Mod, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, Singaporean people are very good. They have exactly the right blend of the Asian genes, Asian heritage and genetics and a good mixture, and they got a little bit of that, a little bit of the European, whatever, Basically, let's put it like that. It's a mixture of Singapore is like this, in my opinion. A mixture of Asian genetics, heritage, and culture. 70%. And then you have 20%, no, 10% European added, 10% Australian, and 10% American, something like that. Or whatever, like maybe even you can put some. Basically 10%, 30% is some other things around, but 70% is a mix of Asian genetics, heritage. So a good thing came out there. It's a good mix, It's exactly like when you cook food. If you make, even if you have a good, noodle, a pasta, and a good cheese, you combine a good noodle and good cheese, it's still going to be fantastic, the good noodle and the good cheese. But if you add there a little bit more flavors of that and that and that, of course, the dish is going to get much nicer. It's the same with people and genetics and all that. That's my opinion. I hope that you liked my, how you call it, my analogy. Or I'm not sad. I'm just tired. No mode. I'm tired. I've been having pretty struggling days, with a lot of hustling and all of that. And also, I don't want to talk too loud, but basically, mainly it's tiredness. But I'm not in bad mood at all, not at all. Thank you for caring. Thanks for caring. I appreciate that. Not a lot of people care, but okay, we're done with this party. He doesn't even say goodbye to the crowd. Let's go to Sam. Are you here? Can you see him? No. Are you here? Can you see? No, not this one. This one. Which one was it? This one. Here, listen.
Show he was like, he goes, "Oh, you want a landline still?" I said, "Yeah." So I said, "You know why I want a landline?"
Here, let me tell you like that. Sam is for me like an old S-Jam, and he has so many stories and so many opinions, and the way he expresses himself and the things that he says is for me very hilarious and entertaining. Some people can understand, some people don't. I'm sorry if it bores you. I can understand that it bores you, but I hope you understand that it entertains me. And Now he's trying to explain about why he still has a landline. Landline is, now everybody has mobile phones. Nobody really has a home phone. I in my apartment don't have a home phone. My mother and my parents, they even took the home phone. Like, nobody, my grandmother removed her home phone and then she added it again. And I don't know why I didn't ask her. But she even removed it at one point. But then she got it back. I don't know why. But yeah, he's so, fixated that he's just weird. But let's listen.
He goes, no, sir, why? I said, I want a landline in case the cell towers go down. I said, if the cell towers go down, I still got the landline. And if the landline towers go down, I got the cell towers, for internet and stuff. Like if the internet goes down, my landlines go down. You know that because they're connected. My internet is connected to my phone, my landline.
Listen, the logics. The internet is connected to the phone landline with his finger. Look at his finger.
So if the internet goes down, my landline goes down. You know that, right? And if the landline goes down, I have still the cell towers. And if the cell towers go down, let's say they hack the cell towers or the cell towers go down, which can happen, right? A major event happens, the cell towers are fucking all clogged up. I got the landline still. You know what the guy said to me? Guy from Verizon. He turns around to me, looks at me. He goes, oh, that's a very smart idea, sir. He goes, that's very smart thinking. I go, yeah, I know, I prep. That's what I told him. He turned around to me, the Verizon guy, black dude. He goes to me, yeah. He goes, that's a very smart way of thinking, sir.
He said black dude.
I said, yeah, I know. Yeah, I keep it like $10 an extra, $10 a month I pay extra. He was like shocked. He goes, you still want a landline? He goes, not many people have landlines. I said, well, I do. I have a landline. I said, I have a landline and a cell phone. So I said, in this day and age, you don't know what's going to happen. I said, the landlines go down. I got the cell towers still for emergency call. And I got the cell towers go down. I got the landline. He just around me. He goes, like, yeah. He goes, that's a very good way of thinking.
You see?
He goes, that's a very
He's very smart.
Smart way to think. I go, I know. My Verizon guy agreed with me. So I said, yeah, you would hook me up with $10 a month. Can you repeat again? Sam, you told us to vote for Trump. I don't know.
This is where I wanted you to pay attention. Please pay attention to this. Please, please. It's for me funny, maybe for you not. Maybe whatever. I'm allowed to find it funny. And I don't care if you don't find it funny. But please listen. Listen right now. Is it normal time? Yes, no. Okay. Listen now. This is funny for me.
Can you repeat again? Sam, you told us to vote for Trump. I don't know. Well, I made a mistake. That's a mistake I made. Sometimes I make mistakes. I make big mistakes.
Is this not funny? Is it just funny? Well, I made a mistake, I made a mistake. Sometimes, listen, it's gonna continue.
Sometimes. I don't think that was a good idea.
That was not a good idea.
In all retrospect. I could have made a boo-boo.
A boo-boo?
I made a boo-boo.
A boo-boo. I also say boo-boo and he also says boo-boo. I really want to meet this guy. I would really have a good, hang out, He has so much jokes like me and things like me, and I made a big boo-boo.
Mistake sometimes. I don't think that was a good idea. In all retrospect. I could have made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I don't trust you anymore. He took his lighter and burned them on camera. I don't know. What the fuck? Maybe the guy's a drug dealer. I don't know. I can't buy $100 bills. The guy's burning either A, he has more money than God, and he's a little crazy. Which one is it? You guys know him better than me. Either he can burn $100 bills on camera, and he's crazy. He's just crazy. Or he has more money than God. Because if you don't have more money, you don't usually burn $100 bills. David burned $100 bills in one night and regretted it the next day. So he's just crazy. You're saying. Yeah, you never see me burn $100 bills. Burning $100 bills? What the fuck's wrong with people? Well, tell him any $100.
What is wrong with people? I agree.
Bernie, $100 bills. What the fuck's wrong
I
with
just
people?
love his facial expressions. It's everything to me.
Bernie, $100 bills. What the fuck's wrong with people? Well, tell him any $100 bills he wants to burn, tell him to send it my way. Instead of burning them, sending them to my PayPal account. Sam, you made us vote for Trump. Now it's
like a
your fault. The
YouTube
government
power
is screwed.
couple.
Well, I'm
That's
prepped. What do I
really
care?
cute, random
There's a
fishy.
drunk
I love
loser.
it. I love it. It's cute.
Sam, did you hear that crabs and mermen are getting mad? Yeah, someone told me that yesterday. Something about that. And I answered the same thing. I'll answer you guys. As long as their dick isn't in my asshole, I don't care. There you go. I'll answer you guys. As long as their dick isn't in my asshole, I don't care. There you go. I don't care what the hell they do with each other. I really don't care what they do with each other. They can get married. They can have friggin' a good life together. Yeah, I don't care. What do I care what they do? I don't know why people worry about other people. Whether you're gay, bisexual,
Exactly. Why do people worry about other people? Very good point, and I agree. Why do you worry about other people? Why are there people out there that think about me, like why am I on their mind? It's weird. I tell you, I don't have other people really on my mind. Only Foodie Beauty and Breezy. I'm just no, but I used to, but nowadays I don't have. I have nowadays only my problems on my mind. I don't have. I deconnect in order to. This is the happy place. In order to deconnect from my brain, I come here. But when I'm not on YouTube, then I have other stuff on my mind. Before, when I was in Stowe, Ohio, I had other things also on my mind. I had autism on my mind, learning about that. I had on my mind about marriage. I had on my mind, I don't know, a lot of things.
heterosexual, whatever you are. Lesbian, bisexual, gay.
Hey,
I don't really don't
Nadine.
care what people are. As long as your dick isn't in my asshole.
How are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Wait, we have to listen about his dick being in assholes.
I don't know. Gay, bisexual, heterosexual, whatever you are. Lesbian, bisexual, gay. I don't care what people are. As long as your dick isn't in my asshole, I don't care. I don't care. I have to worry about the procedure I may have to have done. That's what I'm worried about right now.
You have Nadine, what a pretty profile picture. I know your old picture, it's also pretty, but this one is especially pretty. So nice you have this picture.
About is that
Good
that
for
prostate
you for this beautiful picture.
Biopsy I may have to go for. Sam, you're getting trolled. I don't know if these people are telling me the truth. Why would they make up stories? They're making up stories. So I don't make up stories. What I just told you is true.
I even think
make up
that you
stories.
look
The
very
Lionel
similar
story
to
I told you
me.
is true. I have no reason to make up stories. What you hear out of my mouth is true. Whether or not people want to listen to me, I don't know.
If I put my hair,
Yeah,
if I put my hair up and it's not down like in this picture on YouTube, on StreamYards, if I put my hair up, you've seen me with my hair up, with my glasses, we look very similar.
Don't listen to me. I don't give a shit. I do what I do. But people ask me,
I do what I want.
Why do you have a landline? That's why I have a landline. The landline goes down, I got the cell phone. I got the cell phone goes down, I have the landline. Safety, backup plan. Backup. And one time that happened, actually. One time my my internet went down. I lost my landline, and I had to send a message to my family.
I don't know what was going on, Eggy. What was going on? You had some egg, craving. But I understand you because I also have these cravings. But it happens to me like once a year, and I boil eggs and I just eat the eggs. Like I eat like 2-3 boiled eggs. Then I'm really full, and then I don't want to eat boiled eggs until the next year. This is my thing. So maybe we're very similar in this. Could be.
Family, I sent it through a cell phone. David is respeaking you.
You look like
David
baby.
Yeah, I dealt with him yesterday. Watch my 3-hour video. See what I have to say to that idiot.
Yeah, plain with no
Yeah,
salt. Yeah,
you'll see the video. Three
can't tell me that you didn't put any salt on the egg. I've eaten egg without salt because I was just lazy. But it's really, those were the old days. But a little bit of salt has to be put on the yolk. Has to be put on the yolk. Just, it just is a must. A little bit.
3 hour video. I mentioned him for a few minutes. Yeah, that idiot made a 6 minute video of me. 6 second video of me, I should say. Not even six
Yeah,
minutes.
you can see
He took
that's
a clip
very,
of me.
Nadine, very, very visible that you say German Hungarian makes sense completely. I agree.
You know that story I told about the post office? Yeah, this is the
You
people that are
just let
online.
them
You just got to deal with it,
train.
right? But at 60 years old, I don't go fucking hiding in a corner and start crying. I come out with fucking knives and fucking start stabbing people.
Look at him, what he's talking about, stabbing people. Pierre, I watched the Monty stream and go watch it yourself too. I don't know what to say about it. I was just listening to Monty, what he's talking. I didn't put any of the information together in my brain. It had to do with Hecate, and Hecate is some kind of recording. And then Purple Glitter and some emails that she sent him stalking. But a big summary I don't have about it. Honestly, I don't have a big summary about the streams because I didn't have the time to follow it completely.
You know, I don't go out in the corner and start fucking crying. I attack people that attack me.
Low recorded. It's
People that
amazing
attack me, I
what
attack them
pathetic
back.
people.
Which
What pathetic people to record each other on phone and to talk like that privately even. I was a fool like this once upon a time back in the days. And I was doing that with Stanley and with Pretty Genius and with Barney. Yeah. And they recorded me too, man. But it's so silly. It really just shows you just don't have do things that are with purpose for your life and according to your age. That's what I just have to say about that.
too close to the end to give a fuck. We're too close to the end to give a shit. So I told a story at one time, and I'll tell you guys again because you
Yeah.
guys may see the video if you go to his channel. Now that you know who he is, you may go to his channel and see that video. So I'll explain myself. Not that I have to, but I figured it's interesting. So I always told the story about that post office event when I was holding the, the package. I was holding the package. I always tell stories. I always tell stories on my channel, as you guys may or may not know. Like I told the story just now. So one of the stories I told in the past is that I was selling something on eBay. I was once selling an item on eBay. I don't remember what it was, a laptop or a computer or whatever the hell it was, a desktop, whatever the hell it was. And I was holding the package, and I was like two people away from the window. So I was online, and the guy at the window, I don't know what was going on because I just walked in, right? And there was a woman behind.
Aggie regards the thing to platform Barney. I will tell you like this. I'm curious to hear what people have to say. As long as a person is not disrespectful to my friends on hanging out with me, I'm curious to hear what they have to say. When they attack my friends in my area and they harm my friends, then I can say, like, you have to move away and, I will not talk to you again. But if a person says, time has passed, a lot of time has passed, and apologizes to me as well, it's for me to say no, it's a weird kind of action for me to take, no, I find it immature. From my side, I would find that immature. I should be like, I want to be a wiser one, no, to say, especially when the person comes after a long time, after like 2 years, and says, da, 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 and everybody reflects. And I have to keep in mind as well that this person is younger than me. This person is younger than me by how many years? By 12 years. That's a lot of years. It's a completely different generation. So I have to think, like everybody has the right to make mistakes and reflect. So I understand your point of view, but you have to understand also my point of view on that. And the person was not rude, like really controlled the person. I don't know why I speak, because I'm so afraid. This is the thing what's happening in the world today, and I'm afraid to say he, she, they. I have no idea. And then on YouTube, all the names are unisex, like, so I'm just like they, but we know that it's a she. So she was polite. She was not being ugly on. Said she will not. She was being polite, and so I cannot say anything bad. It leaves me without anything bad to be able to say back.
Behind me, and the guy at the window. This is how it went down. And I told this story because I was trying to bring out that we're living in a world.
Yeah, but the
We're
thing
living
is
in a
that we
world
all
right
do
now where
that.
anything can happen.
I also cried to you about what. No, I didn't cry to you about what my ex-boyfriends did to me. But I feel like we're already friends, since we were young, but we're not that old friends. But we all cry to each other, but time changes, like also in life, you're three people. And that doesn't mean you're schizophrenic, but you're the person that you were yesterday, you're the person you are today, and you'll be the person that's tomorrow. And that's because of time. Time changes you, changes your experiences, changes the way you think. The way you think changes your following outcome in life. It's really not so difficult to understand. So your development, you have to follow it, but you're never the same person. It's impossible to be the same person because your mind develops or kind of disintegrates, like in my case. It's also a possibility. Really, that's so you have to always, like it's really childish for time to pass and for you to still get stuck on that mindset, that doesn't help you. It's just negative, and you just don't want to, like try to dissolve it or understand it or throw it away or let it go. Like it doesn't benefit you to keep. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Time changes people, but there are some people, I will not deny that to you. There are some people in my lifetime that I cannot forgive. For example, Steve number one, Yami. This is a person I will never forgive in my life ever. So here we go. We can talk about it. Why will I never do that? Because I invited him after he hurt me and harmed me, like I don't want to talk. Oh, what do you mean I'm talking about it? So I'm now a hypocrite. But we had our past together, a nice life. He made mistakes, I made mistakes. We were young, but we had many years and good years, and we were tight. It didn't work out in the long run because we just became different people that wanted different things. And he became mean to me, he was hurt and he became mean to me, and me, I was feeling guilty, so I would always, let him hurt me. And with the YouTube thing, that was the last time, for me. Like I invite him, like I'm the one that told him. He never knew about YouTube or channel or anything. I'm the one that told him, like do this, do that, like because I like to share. Like I always tell you guys, I like to share life experiences. I like to share knowledge. I believe that we all should grow together, not try to push one another down. So I told him, like, hey, during COVID, like, hey, this YouTube, and he would laugh at me, and you're so stupid, you're so pathetic. So, and then all of a sudden, when I was in America, and I started YouTube in 2020, and when I was in America in 2022, he also got interested, and no, not in 2022. That's, you see, I don't even remember shit well. In 2023 or something like that. And then I wanted to, why not? So I never thought that he would bite me, or try to harm me or talk bad of me or like that. I never thought that way. But yeah. So that's where's my point going? That's a person that, for example, I will never be able to forgive, and I never want to talk to in my life again. So I can understand the people that say, hey, maybe you don't feel this way towards Barney or towards this one, or this one towards Lucy, and this one towards Barney, and this one towards Jessica Messica, and all these all these quarrels, that exist in girl world. I can relate to some, not to all. You can maybe relate to mine, but not to all. That's why I always said I will never expect anyone to side with me, like everyone has the right to think for themselves, and I won't judge them for that. But okay, now I went too deep. Fuck, man, my brain already hurts me.
Happen at any given time. You can walk into a movie theater and a nutcase,
Hey,
and 20 people are dead. Right?
What was this?
You know how that goes on, right?
What
Go to
was
a movie
this
theater,
about?
walk into a movie theater, and a nutcase can go, and 20 people are dead. Right? You know how that goes on, right? Go to a movie theater, you can go to a church. Obviously, you heard those stories, right? You go to a church and get killed.
Wait,
So I was trying to tell the story that we live in a situation.
I'm sorry. Please don't get mad at me, Eggy. Are you trying to make me laugh? Is this a joke right now? Are we laughing? Please, if maybe you're upset with me, but this is, for me, it's funny. Barney made up the lie. Hecate was a pedophile. Are you serious? Are you joking? Don't you know what Hecate was saying about me? Hello. No, really. No, but don't you remember? Didn't Hecate call me a pedophile? Like, this is the weirdest thing. Sometimes you don't make any sense, Eggy. This is the weirdest, because she called me a pedophile. No, it's funny also. Don't you find it? And it's like she's telling it to me like she doesn't know, or that I was called. Hecate made me the hugest pedophile in the world. But whatever.
Society where you don't know who the hell is crazy, and you don't know who the hell's going through some
I'm glad that
deep
you're
shit,
laughing
crazy
also.
shit, and you don't know. So I walk on into the post office just to sell, just to send out this package, right? And the guy at the window, I didn't know what was going down because I just heard this part, the part I'm about to tell you. I heard him say to the guy at the window, the woman at the window, he goes, "I want to speak to your supervisor." And this is all I heard. I don't know what the argument was about or what his problem was. Maybe he didn't get a delivery. Maybe the delivery he made never got there. I don't know, nor do I care. But I know.
I heard something that reminded me of memories.
The argument was about a wiser. And this is all I know. I heard him say to the guy at the window, the woman at the window, he goes, "I want to speak." I heard him say to the guy at the window, the woman at the window, he goes, "I want to speak to your supervisor."
The window. S-Jam. Manifesting S-Jam. S-Jam, you said that you're going to move your desk next to the window. Man, I wish that I would have timestamped this, and I don't have the video. I know that I just won't be able to find it. It will take me too much of my life, to find that moment where S-Jam said that he's going to move the table next to the window. And he's not doing it.
And this is all I heard. If I don't get an answer to this problem in the next 5 minutes, every motherfucker in here is dead. So what do you think that idiot did? Like, really, if you have a half a brain in your head, you would listen to the story, right? The story I just told you, and you go, wow, that's an interesting story. That goes to show you how crazy the world we live in is, right?
Oh my God,
So what I
Windows.
did is I was waiting online. I
How are
took the
you?
pack.
Oh my God, this is like a calling from the universe, from God, not a calling, but a sign. This is so lovely, it soothes my soul. It reminds me of memories. Look at Esham looking out of the window. I miss it so much. It really is. This is really something special. Eggy, stop making like I came crying to you many times. It was something that happened. We all have conflicts in life, and I'm thankful that you were there for me at the time. But this was a long time ago, and I won't come crying to you. I don't really come crying very much. Do I go crying much to people? Not really. Back then, I'm sorry if I bothered you crying to you, but I think back then I was just really upset in general because it was the first time that I really got trolled, and I really got, like treated badly by somebody. And Barney knows that, and I told her that. I'm like, man, did you forget? Maybe she also has some kind of wet brain and she forgot. But in the end, personally, she told me that, like she's sorry for hurting me and all that. So you cry all the time. I don't cry all the time. When was the last time that I cried? What are you talking about, Eggy? What are you talking about, Eggy? When was the last time that I cried to you about anything? This is the weirdest thing that I've heard in a long time. I cried to the people in general, like that. But that I cried to you, and about what? What did I cry to you about? Look who you're entertaining. Yeah.
Package. I went to the woman behind me and I went, excuse me, miss, you can go ahead of me.
I will not mention your name, but it is so sad that you watch me. It is so sad that you watch me. And it's really, really, like, it's really, really sad. It's really sad that you watch me when we all know that you don't like me, but you watch me and then you let me know that you're watching me. It's sad if you think that everybody sees it and everybody already thinks that you're really messed up and a freak and a psycho, and you just keep on proving it and proving it over and over that you're mentally not stable at all. Like, everyone knows you hate me and you want a reaction from me, and you show everyone that you keep on still watching me. It's whatever, your kind of thing. Nobody's laughing with you. You're in your own little mind. They're in your own little world.
When you can go ahead of me, miss, I said, I'm going back home. She goes, oh, you're leaving? And she didn't even have any idea because they're so oblivious. Like I said before, people are so oblivious to everything going on around them. They're playing Candy Crush. They're doing this. They're Snapchatting. They're on Twitter. They're on TikTok. They're on this. They're on that. And everyone's on the phone, right? They're not even paying attention to what's going on. When I go outside to a public area, whether it's a post office or Key Food or this or that, wherever I am in public, I am aware of my surroundings. I am aware of what's going on around me, right? I really am. When I go to outside of this house, I am aware of what's going on, even though when I'm here, I have to worry about what's going on too. But when I'm outside, I'm aware of what's going on around me at all times. I worry about exits. I look at exits, different exits, in case something breaks out. I look at different exits, like alternate exits to escape. So when I go out, I do that, right? So I told the woman, I go, no. I said, you can go ahead of me, miss. And she didn't even realize what I was saying. And she's like, that's like on her phone. It's like, and the guy obviously didn't do anything because it would have been on the news, right? But the guy said, he goes, if I don't have an answer to this problem in the next 5 minutes, every motherfucker in here is dead. So what does Rodney do? What does Rodney do? Rodney takes that 6-second clip of me saying that of the guy where I quoted him saying it, and he posted it up on his fucking channel. Now, do you think I give a shit? No, I personally don't. But I do know something that he doesn't know. I know something he doesn't know. I know that if my sister sees that, because she always types in my name into like Google and all
Wait,
this
hold
shit,
on, let's see
types
what
in Sam F2.
I know what you're at. Bali, I would never tell you what to do. Think about your boundaries when it comes to your trolls. Well, what do you mean, what brown? I'm not acknowledging. For me to remove from the chat, yeah, I can do that, but that shows that it irritates me. Does it irritate you? I enjoy seeing what people have to say. Don't you find that it's funny to see, as long as you don't let it, like, I don't want to block people. There's no point. Let people say what they have to say. It's my choice what I give attention to and what not. Oh my god, my roommate. This is the thing. I'm not gonna. I know YouTube is not. I don't have problems here, and I don't want to make problems. This is nothing for me. I got really an issue going on in my real life, not one. I got many. My roommate, I can't even talk anymore. No, my roommate is losing his patience, man. And I can understand. Whatever.
2000. And if she comes across that video, if she does, I don't know if she will, but if she does, and she goes, "What is this?" Because she's going to just see me saying, if I don't have an answer to this problem in the next 5.
I don't have a problem with Eggy. Eggy is just, everybody has the right to think the way they think, and I won't let. Maybe some people are angry at the moment, but the next day is the next day in the end. Like I say, it's YouTube. I'm not going to let things like this get to me. Like, honestly, I will not take it that serious. Some people want me to take it, but I won't. I got a life. I'm sorry, I got a life. Even though my life is fucking hard and pathetic also, but it's not just YouTube. So I don't take YouTube serious. And I know that I have a lot of people that hate me for that, because they take it so serious, but you can't please everyone. And I have to live according to my values, thinking, and all of that.
Minutes, every motherfucker in here is dead. She's going to think I said it to somebody else, right? So I'm going to tell her the whole story that I just told you. And I'm going to go, yeah, some idiot Rodney guy on the internet. And he took a clip of me talking about this post office incident that I was telling a story about what happened. And then the next words out of her mouth will probably be, I want to know his information. I want to know his name. I want to know where he lives. I want to know this. I want to know that. Because anybody that threatens me is in trouble.
Look.
Right?
Okay, now I want to go to this breakfast.
They once had almost a fucking like cops in my house.
One.
Yeah, because they thought my life was in danger.
No. There's nothing fun here. Wait.
What I think we're going to go with, I have one more of these meals. One of these mega meals that I'm going to have. I think we're going to use this up because this is the meatballs and the pasta, and I'm hungry. Meatballs and all I had was eggs this morning.
Look.
I had 2 eggs this morning. So
he's hungry. He always eats this crappy food, guys. This is not good food. Don't eat food like this. He always buys this kind of food. Look, and he's going to now. Afterwards, hold on, because I watched a little bit of this. He's going to tell you that other people spend $1,200 on coffee a year, and he only spends $170. He calculates like cent by cent. Like, he's Jewish, and we know that the Jewish people are very, like calculated to the cent. But sometimes he just over exaggerates, and he just buys these crappy things, man. I don't know.
I was like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? 8 o'clock in the morning, we had eggs. Remember, I had like a 2 hour. So look, so this we're gonna have for lunch. This is the last thing in my freezer. And tomorrow I have 5 of the Marie Callender meals coming in that I haven't tried
Look, he
before.
again orders. He orders all this on Amazon, all these crappy meals. It's amazing. It's not healthy. It's gross. It's not normal. Don't do this, please. Don't do this. It's not okay. Eat not like this.
So you're gonna have this for lunch, and then for dinner I'm gonna have the fish and the vegetables. So that'll be a good idea. That's a good idea. And then I'm gonna go step in the shower.
And in America, they really are used to everything pre-prepped and pre-boxed and canned. It's like fresh is something so rare for them. Like the way, let's put it like that, the way that us Europeans eat McDonald's, like once a month, that's kind of, how Americans go with fresh food. I'm not kidding you. It's inverse. Europeans eat, fast food once a month, and Americans eat once a month fresh food.
Then I gotta do the laundry upstairs. I gotta fill the laundry bag up, and I want to do a little bit more of cleaning, like as far as vacuuming goes.
Window
So
jam.
we're gonna have this. This is pretty good. It's a little
There's
spicy.
no vegetables there, window jam. I love you, whoever you are. You know how to grab my heart.
But we have coffee with it. Does this have any
That
fucking
in
MSG
America,
in
no,
it?
but it's really true.
No, I don't think this has MSG.
It's really true. It's really sad. I wish that I could change the people the way they. I wish I could just implement how Europe eats in America. It would be not hard, but I'm just one person, and the people are a lot of people, and my voice will not reach anyone. My voice hardly reached anyone in girl world. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think this has MSG. I'm surprised that the other fucking soup had MSG in it.
Hazelnut.
Anyway, that game is so much
Robbie
fun.
makes live streams. What?
4.5 and then 2.5. Okay. 4.5 and 2.5. Okay. 4.5 minutes and then 2.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Like, look, I know that's safe.
Okay, this I kind of know. It's gonna be interesting when he eats.
Vegetables. Either me in the Army or the Marines. You'll probably see me on playing Call of Duty. Remembrance Day. No money, but it's right there and then. I don't care about you getting your nails done, your hair done, if you have makeup, if you have, all this stuff, makeup and hairdo, and you get your head done for $100, you just stop right there at the coffee. Stop there at the coffee. Because if you just take the coffee every morning, right? And like say the Starbucks charges like $6 a cup of coffee. I don't even know.
Listen to this. Fishy, listen to this. You will find this funny. True, but funny at the same time.
How much I charge? Probably more, right? Let's say $5 a cup of coffee even, right? So $5 a cup of coffee every morning times 5 is $25. Times 4 is $100 a month. Times 12, because there were 12 months in a year. On coffee alone, just coffee, you're spending $1,200 a year. Now me, I spend 1 cup of coffee, the K-cups, those little K-cups, 50 cents. So the 365 days in a year, right? 365 days in a year. So I spend about $175. $175.
You see, you calculate it to the cent.
$5 a year in coffee. If I buy 1, K cup a year. 1 K cup a month. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's only 50 cents a cup. So people spend $1,200 a year. If you would just stop doing that, you would save $1,000 a year. That's $1,000 a year. I'm ordering DoorDash. Well, yeah, that's also a ripoff, but do what you want.
DoorDash is a ripoff.
I think DoorDash
It is 100%. 100%
I
I
think,
agree.
but do what you want. I mean, people spend it, but that's a lot of money.
Man, I
And
can't.
you're going to be eating better than this.
I'm telling you, I won't forget in America the food that we bought. When Steve would order, like that would be like once a year, or twice a year. Pizza, Domino's, so crappy for that amount of money. Such shit you don't eat well in America, that's for sure.
This, this is two
They
dollars
really
and
don't
fifty
want to.
cents
They
for
really try to not put in any kind of money, they really look to really give you nothing. Americans really to give you as much dough and all that, but no good cheese or not. It's awful, awful.
a banquet meal, a microwavable meal. Getting a washing machine. Oh, that's nice. Get a washing machine. Huh? Get a washing machine. No, 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 no. Get a washing machine now. No, it's cheaper this way. Cheaper this way. Way cheaper. $25 a month. I only get my clothing cleaned once a month. $25 a month. I can afford $1 a day. How can you have a house without a washing machine? I've been doing it for the last 13 years. I've been doing it for the last 13 years. Also, the president has to sign it. Yeah, I don't understand. Why would the president not sign it? If he didn't sign it, then everybody would be against him. Right? If he doesn't sign it, then the whole entire country would be against him. He would look like he was keeping the government shut down. So I don't know why he wouldn't sign it. What kind of prepper has no washroom dryer? Guys, think about what you just said. I'm gonna let you.
Cup. I don't even know what is K
for a
cup.
minute, okay? I'm gonna let you think about that for a minute. Let that process in your head. A prepper is somebody who
Yeah, I don't
preps for
know.
like an event.
I also don't really like the microwave, honestly. I've never liked the microwave. I had you with Steve, my husband, he was always wanting to get a microwave, and I would tell him, no, I'm not getting a microwave because we have the time. I have the time to heat up the fucking food, number one. And number two, I told him we don't have the space. Number three, it uses electricity. Okay, you can say electricity, gas, but we don't have the space and have the time, so microwave didn't make sense.
So let's just say, I mean, holy shit, I don't believe why I'm explaining this, but I'll explain it anyway, so I'm in a good mood.
He's in a good
A
mood,
prepper
guys.
is somebody who preps for us, but I'll explain it anyway, so I'm in a good mood. A prepper is somebody who preps for a very big event. Like, let's say, I don't know, a power outage. Let's say a power outage. So let's say, God help me. God, give me strength, please. Let's say there's a power outage. And let's say I had a washing machine and dryer downstairs. What good is the washing machine and dryer going to do if there's a power outage? I'll let you think about that one. I'll let you think about that one for a minute, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, a power outage is not, a washing machine and dryer is not a prep tool. It's not one of the prep items, not one of the top 10 prep items. Rice, beans, pasta, canned food, flashlights, batteries, water. Not a washing machine and dryer. All the videos I've ever seen in my life about prepping and trying to survive does not involve a washing machine and dryer. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's got to be the funny. I got to remember that one. That I got to remember. How can a house live? How can you have a house without a washing machine and dryer? You can live with it. Oh, no. Who said what kind of prepper?
Also, my husband Steve didn't, but in Austria, how to say, I always had also a washing machine. But the thing is that here we don't really have a laundromat. And I remember when I came to America, I was really excited about the laundromat, and nobody understood me. You know why? Because people are stupid. Of course, I was excited about laundromat because I was happy to meet people and to be around people, even if it wasn't the laundromat. Some people are just too stupid to understand anything.
Mr. Cranky asked me that. What kind of prepper has no washing machine and dryer? 16 boxes of Kleenex. What the fuck? I go through a box like this. I go through a box like this. I go through a box like this every 3 days. Every 3 days I go through a box like this. Only 80 tissues in this. I go through like 20 tissues a day. Have you ever heard of paper towels to wipe your... No, you can't. I can't. Because if I did that, my nose would be sore. My nose would be sore. My nose would be red and sore. That's why I have the lotion. No, I can't. The way I rub my nose, no. Hey, how you doing, Alf Stewart? You can buy a small bag of coffee beans for $5. Yeah, you could do it that way. Yeah, you could do it that way too. But I'm saying the way I do it, right?
I'm checking if there's something else going
K-cup
on.
is
But
50
there's
cents.
nothing.
Literally 50. Sometimes I get it for 30 cents.
No, honestly, I'm asking you guys, what's going on? Like, we have Girl World has never been so dry of content. Never, ever, ever. It's like kind of like, is it the end? I'm not kidding you guys. Okay, Foodie Beauty will always make her videos, but it's weird. There's nothing going on. People have nothing to talk about. No, nothing to cover.
So while people are paying $5, God knows how much, in Starbucks, which you'll never see me do unless someone else is paying for it. Never see me buy Starbucks with my money. Now, if somebody else wants to buy me a cup of Starbucks coffee, go ahead, right? But I'm not going to spend $5, $6 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even know why people do that. One time I was on vacation with my family.
Me also, I don't understand.
I was on
And
vacation with
also
my
waste
family
of
one time,
money.
and they knocked on the door because I was when the rooms were together. You know, when you see those motel rooms that are together, and you open your door and they open their door, and that's like right next to each other. So they knocked on the door one time, and I opened my door, and they had their door open. And my family goes, "Oh, we didn't know you were up. We wanted to know if you want Starbucks." I swear to God, this happened. And I looked at them and I went, "Oh, no." I go, "No, it's okay.
Look how he says it. Isn't that weird for you? He's like, I swear to God, this happened. They asked me if I wanted Starbucks. I swear to God, this happened. And he's like, no, it's okay. Because he didn't want to pay for it. I understand that. I completely understand. I also would never want to pay so much money for a fucking cup of coffee when I could get a Long Island tea with that money.
They go, "We're paying for it." They go, "We're paying for it." I go, "Oh, if you're paying for it, then I guess you can get me a cup if everyone's ordering. Yeah, I go, "But honestly, I told them straight out. I go, "You'll never see me go to no, we're paying for it." They go, "You want anything?" They were willing to buy me coffee. I go, "Well, if you're paying for it, yeah." I said, "I'll even go down and get it. I'll go down and get it." I said, "Give me the money and I'll go down and get it." So they gave me like $40 for like, I don't know, 5 cups of coffee. It was like $40 for 5 cups of coffee. Ridiculous. $40 for 5 cups of coffee, right? It was like crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And those 5 cups of coffee would cost $2.50 if you were normally. You can buy a small bag of coffee. Yeah. Sam thinks his gas is going to work. Yes, it will. Yeah. If the electricity fails, my gas will work. You know how I know that? Ask me how I know that. Ask me how I know my gas will work during a power outage. My gas will work during a power outage because in 2003, we were still cooking.
Listen.
The only thing is, I needed one thing, right? I needed one thing, right? In a gas stove. On a gas stove. If you have an electric stove, you're shit out of luck, right? If you have a gas stove, you're fine. If you have this, you have an electric stove, you're shit out of luck, right? If you have a gas stove and there's a power outage, All you need are these. And then you light the match, and you light the stove. Now, don't keep the gas on for 2 hours and light the stove, because then the house will blow up. But if you have an electric stove, then you shit out of luck, right? But if you have an electric stove, I would strongly suggest it. Gas, no, it's fine.
He's
It works.
also very strange, but don't you find?
It works. I ran the gas stove during a power outage with my mom. Well, we did it. It worked. What blow up? I don't know what kind of stove you have, but I have a modern stove.
That's why I like him, that he's very talkative and he has stories. That's why I watch him. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch him. He's boring. It's not like interesting. But because he talks, and he keeps me entertained. That's exactly what S-Jam is lacking. That's why I wish that S-Jam would watch him and have some kind of inspiration. This is the kind of thing that S-Jam should be doing. But S-Jam, I don't know what to talk about.
Alexa, will a gas stove work during a power outage if you have matches? Watch.
Yes, the gas stove can work during a power outage if you have matches.
Thank you. Alexa, stop. I don't need you anymore. Thank you. She knows. I think I'll listen to her. A gas stove will work during a power outage if you have matches. Alexa, can you repeat that for my chat room?
Unfortunately, I couldn't send your announcement to chat.
No. Oh, Alexa, stop. Okay. Alexa. Oh, wait. She's so cute. Alexa, can you repeat what you last said?
My last response was about sending an announcement to you.
No, not that one. Alexa, stop.
No, he likes talking.
Alexa, can you run a gas stove during a power outage if you have matches?
Look how he laughs. He likes her very much.
Yes, you can use a gas stove during a power outage if you have matches. Simply turn the burner dial to low.
Right.
Light a long wooden match. And hold it near the burner holes.
Wow, what a concept.
Cautious and ensure good ventilation.
Alexa, stop. I don't need you anymore. Thank you. No, I don't know anything about this blower. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what kind of gas stove you're running. Maybe from 1950s. I'm running a modern stove that I bought like 5 years ago. I have no idea what you're talking about, this blower thing. No idea. Maybe the 1950s they needed a blower. You know, back in the old days, to start a car, you had to go like this. You know, to start a car, you had to go like this. You had to crank the car to start it. Now we have electronic ignitions. You don't have to go like this anymore. Holy fuckballs. Holy shit. You know, I think you do that just to blow my mind, right?
Look how it's so ugly for me to see what he's eating. It looks like really awful.
You really do. You're not, no one can be that. Yeah. Hi, Sam. Hey, Jessica's here. So I read a book one time. Freezing to death. They wouldn't have anything.
I don't understand how somebody can eat dinner with coffee at the same time.
In a year. In 1 year, they beat 90%.
I believe coffee doesn't match with eating.
Yeah. The sodium in canned food will unalive you quicker than. Probably. Wouldn't that be funny? I died from. Hi, Jessica. Massages late. Oh, yes. I don't know. At Walmart. Nope. The sodium in canned food will unalive you quicker than the crisis.
Yeah, I agree.
Sam, show us the box from the meal and the nutritional value. Oh, I will. What are you talking about? Eating? I'm not overeating. Serving size 1 bowl. Serving size 1 bowl. Oh, they're delicious. They're really good. Yeah, I don't know. What else down here? Sodium, saturated fat, 35%. Dietary fiber, so I can poop, 18%. And protein is 40%. Yeah, it's good shit in it. It's the best food ever.
No, it's not. It's awful, Sam. It's awful.
Best food ever. Sam, you spend weeks predicting food riots from the shutdown. It never happened. First of all, it all depends on where you live. That all depends on where you fucking live. So I guess you live in a good area. Because there were food riots. There were food riots in certain areas. I'll show you the videos.
No.
This way, I want to do the. I don't want to give you the wrong one. Lead. Get to 2000, you got to change the first two digits. But the computers back then weren't programmed for that. So a lot of computers had the old programming. So when 2000 came, the 2000 came.
I remember this.
Y2K bug, because what would happen is the computers would be reading the first two digits as 19, and 2000 would come up 00. So you go from 1999 to 1900. That was the problem, right? So now that I explained the problem, but they fixed it. They fixed it in time. You know, they reprogrammed everything that it would be like 20 something. Anyway. So everyone thought the world was going to fucking end. Like missiles were going to launch and everything. Now I was a little bit, back then, I was making like preparations for that. I was in my back of my mind, I was making preparations. My mother was still alive back then. So I went to my mother and I said to her, I said, you know, I think we should buy some extra food. Like, you know, just in case something
Look, already
happens.
back then when he was small, he told his mom to buy extra food. I don't know why he's in this. You know, he wants to be prepared. You know, with the food. You have to buy extra food.
That's all I said to her. So what we did was we bought extra canned food. I bought extra canned tuna, like little things, like tuna, things I eat, right? Tuna, like I have now, tuna, soup, meats. My mother always bought sardines. We bought pasta. We bought beans. We bought all this stuff. That's, you know, in case something does happen. And she agreed with me, by the way. My mother agreed with me. She goes, yeah. She goes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. She goes, just in case something does happen, like the power goes out. And she knew about the computer problem, right? She goes, if the power goes out, the grid goes out, we have food. I go, yeah. So we bought food, right? But now back to my story. A friend of the family that we knew, right? This is so good. A friend of the family who we knew. A friend of the family that we knew, right? This is so good.
I love him.
A friend of the family who we knew.
Sam knows about nutrition.
Whose father was very popular. The person I'm talking about, his father, you may have heard of him if you're old enough. Do you guys remember the Nestle's commercial? Do you guys remember the Nestle's commercial? In fact, it was on a episode of Seinfeld. Do you remember the Nestle's? Can we ever watch Seinfeld, the Nestle's commercial with Farfel, the dog, the puppet? Remember the puppet? Farfel. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, my brother is crazy like you. And he believes in all that prepping bullshit.
Prepping.
So I said to him, what are you talking about? I go, what do you mean, your brother? What did he do? He goes, yeah, he's worried about that Y2K thing. He goes, I hope you're not as crazy as him. I hope you're not doing the crazy stuff he's doing. Or he did. So I go, what? What did he do? And it was after 2000. It was after like 2000. It was already 2000 because he came over and he gave me a plaque. In fact, I still have that fucking tray. I still have that dish of 2000. It was already past 2000. He goes, I hope you're not what didn't get as crazy as my brother did. So I go, about what? He goes, about the Y2K bug. I go, well, what about it? I go, yeah, I was like, I bought extra food. I did buy extra food, and I made sure I had candles in the house and batteries and flashlights. Pretty much what we did. I bought extra candles. We bought extra.
My lovely people, I have to say to you good night because with me, I hate it, but what can I do? Life is life. With me, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have to wake up at 7:30. I hate it, but what can I do? I didn't have. We can continue this tomorrow when I have time. Like we can continue tomorrow, but I have to be responsible. Cause then, then I wake up tomorrow, and then I'm like, what? Why did I just waste the time instead of getting rest? Anyways, I was tired already from the very beginning. And I said that this will be short, so I hope you understand. I hope you're not mad. I hope we can have understanding. I say thank you so much, Fishy, for hanging out. Farida, Erin, Peer. Also, Eggy, stop being upset, Eggy, please. Hazel, kisses to you. Hazel, make video because you make the best videos. Make a new video. Nadine also was present. I thank you and I wish you all a lovely remaining evening, day, whatever you have. With me, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to sleep and tomorrow's a new day. I hug you, and with this, I say peace, peace, peace.